I'm just doing a quick little sequence for you today. Great for if you're a runner, if you do some boot camp and you kind of get into those legs and these hip flexors, hamstrings, and you just feel a little bit tight. So we're just going to start with a nice flow, just about 15 minutes, just to really get you nice and stretched so you don't get any back pain, because when we tighten our hips we can really draw on the lower back. So we're going to come to a child's pose. It's a really nice stretch for the lower back. So taking your knees wide, big toes together, and coming to lie down, reaching forward with your hands, third eye to the mat, and just taking a nice deep breath here. Really nice to get into those outer hips, outer glutes, and a nice lengthening from fingers to tailbone. Just connecting to your breath, landing on your mat. Allow your belly to soften with the breath in. And gently pull back the spine as you breathe out. One more breath. And slowly coming up, coming onto your all fours. Spreading your hands, inhale, lift your tail up, open across your chest. Getting a nice back bend, drawing your shoulders down. And as you exhale, press through your hands, curl your tail, bring chin to chest. Be a nice stretch to the back body. Two more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curling in, belly to spine. One more. Inhale, open. And gently squeeze the breath out as you round through your spine. And again, tuck your toes under. Lift the hips to the sky, taking a nice downward dog. And just take a moment to bend one knee, the other knee, getting a nice stretch out for those hamstrings. And then reach your right leg to the sky. So this is really good for hamstrings. You might want to start to ground that left heel down if you're a little bit more open. If not, that's okay if that heel lifts up a little bit. Press with your palms open across your chest as well, stretching out those shoulders. And then open your right hip, bend your knee, taking a nice hip yawn, foot towards that left buttock. Getting a nice opening to that hip. And then reach the right leg high, come to the left toes. Curl your knee to nose, round out the spine, lift your hips to the sky, engaging your core, and step up to the top of the mat. And take a nice deep breath in, lengthen out through your crown. As you exhale, we're going to straighten those legs, opening to the hamstrings and folding over that right leg. Bend the knee deeply as you inhale, drop the hips, getting stretched to the front body. Exhale, round, stretching the back body. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. And then bend your right knee. Drop your left knee down. They can point or flex the toes. I tend to point, pressing to the top of that foot. If you're on a hard surface, it might be nicer for the knee if you keep the toes tucked. And then just take a little circle out through the wrists. And then as you inhale, stretch and lengthen. As you exhale, go a little bit deeper. And then lean to the right, so bring your right fingertips towards the floor, getting a nice stretch into that left hip flexor. And then rising back up as you breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, shift your hips back, stretch that right leg straight, flexing the toes towards you, and then lie across that leg, reaching your heart towards your toes. Gently, there's a little pull of that right heel back, drawing that right hip back, engaging through the legs to stretch that hamstring safely. And we're going to flow, so you're going to bend the knee, push through the right heel to rise up, breathing into that left hip. Exhale, fold back in, straighten the right leg. Two more like that. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Bend your right knee, plant your palms, lift the left knee. And take your right hand up for a twist, getting a nice opening across the chest, pushing back to that left heel, lifting the back knee. And then turn your toes to the right side, reaching the right hand to the back of the mat, getting a nice stretch into those glutes and those hips. And then sweep your right hand back to front, turn to your left, bend your left knee. Now you can stay high here. If your left heel wants to lift, stay high. You can go a little bit deeper, coming to your Skandasana. So pressing to that left heel, flexing the right toes up, getting a beautiful opening into those hips. Lifting out of the crown of your head. And then hands or no hands, come to the front of your mat, bend that right knee, come to the other side. And then slowly come up through center, parallel your feet, take a lengthening breath into your chest, and then fold in half over your legs. Just let the head drop, weight into the outer feet, to switch on those quads at the front of the legs. So you can open the back of those legs, the hamstrings, lifting the back of your knees, and resting your head towards the earth. And maybe weight a little bit forward into your toes. And just maybe sway your head, nod it yes and no, just releasing any tension in the neck. And then inhale, come to fingertips, look forward, open up, and walk back to the top of your mat, and step back to plank pose. Take a breath in to come forward, drop down onto your knees if you need, come onto your belly. Inhale, cobra, press to the top of your feet, roll the shoulders down, opening to the front of the body. Nice stretch of the belly, the hips, inhale, exhale, release, tuck your toes, press back to downward dog. And then float your left leg to the sky, press into that right heel, reach into the left heel, nice opening to the shoulders as you press the hands into the mat. And bend that left knee, open the left hip for that hip yawn. Reaching the left leg high, rise to your right toes, curl your knee to nose, hovering forward above those wrists, and step it through top of the mat. Take a breath in, lift the chest, exhale, straighten the legs and fold over that left leg. Bend the knee, open your heart, exhale, fold, lift belly in and up. One more, inhale, exhale, fold. Bend your left knee, drop the right knee to the mat, press the earth away, rising tall into that nice sower's lunge, breathing into that right hip. Deep breath in, exhale, left fingertips down, lean to the left, opening across that right side into that right hip. Then come all the way back up, plant your palms down, shift your hips back, stretch out that left leg, flex your toes, and then fold forward over the leg. Flowing with your breath, inhale, press the earth away, rising up, opening up. Exhale, fold in half, shifting back into those hips. Inhale, bend, lifting up. Exhale, fold, straightening to that left leg. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your left knee, plant your palms. Lift the back knee off the floor and take that left hand up for a twist. Breath in, exhale, turn the toes to the left, come into the little toe edges, reaching back to that left hand. Opening those outer hips. come back to center. And we're going to step it back to plank pose from here. Come through your chaturanga. Inhale, open up, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then just walk it up to the top of the mat. Take a half lift as you breathe in. And as you exhale, fold in half. Feet hip width apart. Take opposite elbows and just fold over those legs. Beautiful release for the back of the body. Maybe waiting the toes, lifting the back of the knees. And you can just straighten and bend a little, just finding your edge as you stretch the back of those legs. And release your hands, turn your toes out and walk your feet as wide as your mat. You come into Malasana squat. So this is sitting down. If you can't get the heels down, try walking the feet a little bit wider, or it's okay if they lift a little bit. We're going to rise out of the crown, bring your elbows inside those knees, gently easing your knees open, stretching the whole back body that you can get tight with some strength work and running. Just those hip flexors, lengthening your tailbone towards the earth, releasing the lower back. Deep breath in and out. Open your eyes, bring your hands behind you, gently come down to lie down onto your back. Hug your right knee and release your left leg long. Squeeze the right knee as high as you can into your chest. Should feel really nice into those hip flexors. And take that knee across to the left, right hand goes out to right for a twist. Gazing over your right shoulder, grounding that right shoulder down. Come back to center, take that right leg high, just circle out to the ankles, releasing any tension, pointing, flexing your toes. Now flex your toes, bend that right knee wide and hug your left knee in, placing your right foot on the left knee. And then just thread the hands through, catching frontal back of that knee. Keep the right toes flexed, breathing to the outer right hip. And slowly release, hug the knees in. And then lengthen your right leg along the mat, squeezing your left knee high into your chest. Nice release into those hips. And take that knee across to the right. Left hand comes out to the side, the left. And gazing high or to the left. And this beautiful twist to your spine, releasing the lower back. Opening across your heart and shoulders. Come back through center, take that left leg high, circling out through the ankles. And the other direction. Pointing, flexing those toes. And then flex the toes back towards you, bend that left knee out to the left. And hug your right knee in. So left foot on right knee. Spread the hands through, catching the back or front of the right knee. That left knee stays out to the side, getting a nice stretch through that hip. And then hugging your knees back in, give yourself a nice big squeeze, maybe rock from side to side, maybe little circles with your knees. And then take the legs up, catch the outer feet, ankles or shins, bend your knees into your armpits, soften your shoulders down away from your ears, and just rock it out, releasing your spine back into the earth. And then hug your knees in, lift your head, take the back of the knees, rock and roll up and down your spine, nice little massage, and come up to a seat. Crossing your legs, opening through those hips, Taking a nice inhale, reaching up, interlace your palms to the sky. And as you exhale, fold forward over your legs. So getting a nice stretch through the back body and openness to the hips. Just bowing towards the earth. Just taking a nice few breaths here. Rise it up as you breathe in. Interlace your palms to the sky. Just take your hand to the left. Take a nice side stretch over the right side body. Come back to center. Left hand down, leaning over to your right. Open that right side body. And then come all the way back up. Hands to heart. Take the hands behind. Just lean back, swap the legs. Rising back up, interlace your palms, inhale, stretch, exhale, folding over the legs. So you should feel really nice into the back of that body, releasing the lower back, glutes, your outer hips. Breathing in, rising back up, palms come all the way together, and exhale, hands to heart. Taking a moment, closing our eyes, just connecting back in. And hopefully your body feels nice and open, relaxed after that short flow. Thanks for joining me, guys. So I'm Chrissie Coconut Spice Yogi. Feel free to connect with me on Insta TV or YouTube or on my website. And I'll do more little flows for you as you move forward. And I've also got some on the YouTube channel. Thanks so much.